Then he started speaking to the people in parables. Hear therefore this parable. There was this righteous and wealthy landowner who planted a vineyard, hedged it about, dug a pit for a winepress, and set up a tower. He then leased it to some tenants and went away for a certain time. And he sent some of his servants to the groundskeepers during the season to receive its fruit. And the tenants took his servants and scourged one, killed another, and stoned yet another one. He sent one servant to those tenants at about the time of harvest, that they might render some of the fruits of the vineyard to him. But the tenants took him, beat him almost to death, and sent him away with nothing at all. Then the servant went and told his lord. His master said, Maybe it was because he did not know them. Then he sent another to them, but they drubbed that one as well, beating him over the head, treating him with contempt, and sending him away with nothing. He sent them yet another one, and they injured this third one also, throwing him out and murdering him. He again sent more servants, even more than he had before, and they treated them all the same. Some they beat, and some they killed. Then the owner of the vineyard said, What am I supposed to do? There remained to him a beloved son. I will send my cherished son to them. Perhaps they will esteem my son. So he sent him last of all, saying, Surely they will humble themselves before my son and show him some respect. But as soon as they caught sight of him, those tenants started scheming among themselves, saying, This one is the heir. Come now, we would do well to murder him. That way we will command his estate. They grabbed him, killed him, and threw him out of the vineyard. So when at last the owner comes, what will he do to those tenants? What a bunch of wicked men, they answered him. He will come and destroy them all, and lease the vineyard out to others, the kind who will hand the produce up to him when harvest time comes around. Anyone with ears to hear had better hear. And when they heard that, the people said, May this never come to pass. Then Jesus looked at them and said, Have you never read, The stone that the workers cast aside was placed as the cornerstone? This was all the Lord's own doing, and yet we look upon it in amazement. So what is this that has been written? Show me the stone that the builders rejected. That one is the cornerstone. And because of this I say to you, that the kingdom of God will be taken away from you, and given to the kind who will produce its fruit. The one who stumbles over this stone will be broken to bits. Indeed, everyone who falls on that stone will be broken. But those on whom the stone should fall, then the stone will grind to chaff. And when the scribes, chief priests, and Pharisees caught these parables, they immediately resumed their attempt to lay hold of him and take him into custody, since they recognized that he had spoken this parable against them. Even so, they feared the crowd, for they held him as a prophet, so they let him be and went away.